Hello Funko friends! My name is Alicia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I thought it would be cool to do a little story time video about one of my pop hunt adventures. Usually I don't really have a hard time finding the pops that I'm looking for, but other times it can be a struggle. So if you're excited to hear this story, give this video a big thumbs up and let's just get right into it. So the specific pops that I was looking for at the time were little Buff Rick and little Buff Summer. I shouldn't really call these pops little because they sure are buff.
Me trying to be funny.
So Buff Rick and Buff Summer were Emerald City Comic-Con exclusives last summer and they were Target exclusives. You know how we pop collectors love our Target exclusives. Just kidding, I fucking hate Target. Anyways, I live outside of a big city. It's about a 30-40 minute drive into the city. The Target in my area isn't the best Target. It's really small. They don't really get a lot of the stuff that the bigger Targets get, and they're really disorganized and just, yeah, it's just a bad Target. I didn't think that I was gonna have a hard time finding this pop. It was my first ever big Comic-Con hunting experience, so I didn't really realize how difficult it could be at times, especially for the in-store only exclusives. I didn't really know what to expect. I'm in good spirits, I'm ready to go, I'm excited to find this pop, add it to my collection. Sweet. I'm driving to my local Target. Get to my Target. I'm the type of person that doesn't like getting help from employees, so when they ask me like,
"Are you looking for anything specific today? Can I help you with anything?"
I'm just like,
no, thanks.
like even if I am looking for a specific thing and I'm at the store for one specific reason and that specific reason only and I want a time limit, I'm still gonna say no, I don't need your help. I don't know why, I think it's just the awkward introverted person that I am, that I don't like getting help from employees. Anyways, get to my Target, have the employees ask me if I need any help, I say
no, leave me alone.
The thing that sucks about Target is they don't have a specific place for their pops like Hot Topic does or even Toys R Us does. So they could literally be anywhere. So I start walking up and down the toy aisles. I look in the game board section. I go to the book section and the electronics section, video game section. And there's no Buff Rick or Buff Summer anywhere to be found. They are nowhere. So just before I am about to leave and give up at that Target, I tell myself,
I need to at least try to ask an employee if they know about the Buff Rick, Buff Summer, because maybe I'm just dumb and I don't see it. Maybe it's in the back. Like, I should at least try because I'm desperate to get this pop.
So I go up to the cashier person and I'm just like, hey, do you have a Funko Pop Emerald City Buff Rick Buff Summer exclusive? And this cashier person just looks at me and is like,
"Let me go get my supervisor."
Legit had no idea what I was talking about. Like, what even is a Funko Pop? So I'm like,
Great, sounds good, I'll wait here.
supervisor lady comes over, let's just call her Susan. Susan, the supervisor. She walks up and is just like,
"Hey sweetie, how can I help you? What are you looking for?"
and I'm just like,
I'm looking for a Funko Pop Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive. Do you have it?
and she's just like,
"Let me check the back."
gets on her walkie-talkie.
"Hey Richard, do you have a..." what was it called again?
Funko Pop Buff Rick Buff Summer Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive.
And she's just like,
"A Buff Rick
Buff Summer Funko Pop.
Funko Pop Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive."
and then Richard on the walkie-talkie is just like,
"Let me check."
so as Richard is looking in the back for that magnificent pop, me and the supervisor are standing there awkwardly, just in silence. Finally, Richard gets back on the walkie-talkie and he's like,
"Susan, I'm sorry, there's no such thing here."
And Susan is like,
Sorry, sweetheart. Usually we don't get a lot of the stuff that the bigger targets do since we're kind of a smaller target, but maybe you'll have better luck at a different target.
and then I'm just like,
Thanks, Susan.
but in reality, I'm like, but I have plans to go to the other targets. The next day, I drive up to the city. I go to the Target by my friend's house. We search around that Target, again, up and down the toy aisles, the book aisle, the game board aisle, the electronics section. We're looking everywhere. No luck. Again, we ask an employee. We get a blank stare of,
What the heck are you even talking about?
they tell us,
Sorry, we don't have it. If you don't see it out on the floor, then we don't have it.
so after we leave that second Target, I'm just like, so 2 targets down, no luck at either one. We head to a different Target in the mall. This is probably like the biggest Target in our area. Get to the Target, searching up and down the toy aisle, game, board aisle, book aisle, electronics section. Again, no luck. I go up to an employee and I ask him once again,
Do you know if you have a Funko Pop, Buff Brick, Buff Summer, Emerald City, Comic-Con exclusive?
again, another blank stare of,
What the heck are you even talking about?
they tell me,
No, if we were to have it, it would be on the floor. So if you don't see it there, then we don't have it.
we leave that third Target, no luck. Again, I'm just like, so now 3 targets down, no luck at any of them. No one even knows what we're talking about, which is so frustrating. My friend recommends the 4th Target to go to, which is more on the outskirts of the city. So he thinks that since it might not be as busy of a Target, that they would have one left, because we're both kind of assuming that they're just all gone. At that time, it makes more sense that they're just gone and that they weren't just put up at all, if that makes sense. We drive to this 4th Target, get inside, same routine, up and down the toy aisle, game board aisle, book aisle, electronics section. Again, no luck. We ask an employee, gives us the same blank stare of,
What the heck are you talking about?
I'm about to give up when I walk over to the electronics checkout section. I don't know why I had the feeling of asking this person, but it just felt right, so I went with it. I went up to the employee who was working at the checkout area. I go up and I ask him,
Do you have a Buff Brick, Buff Summer, Funko Pop, Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive?
and this time, he does not look at me with a blank expression. He looks at me and he says,
Hold on a second, let me check.
and my heart literally stops. And I'm just like,
Please have it.
he goes behind the counter, takes his keys, unlocks a drawer, opens it up, looks inside, turns to me, and says,
Never mind.
but then he says,
Wait, hold on again.
takes out his keys, goes to a different drawer, unlocks it, opens it, looks inside, reaches inside the drawer, picks up a box of Buff Brick and Buff Summer, and I almost lose my mind. He walks it over to me and is like,
Is this what you're looking for?
and I'm just like,
Yes. You have no idea what I've been through today to find that.
he like giggles and is like,
Yeah, one of our employees was saving it for themselves, but you can have it.
and I'm just like,
That's really messed up that your employee was doing that, but thank you for giving it to me. I appreciate you.
so he checks me out, I pay for it, I grab my little box, I'm literally petting it as I'm walking out because I'm so excited. I get home, I take my beautiful pops home, and I sit them and put them with the rest of my collection, and just one single tear falls from my eye. No, just kidding, this is getting too dramatic. But regardless, it was the biggest struggle hunt ever. Moral of the story, Target sucks. Just kidding. But not kidding. Other moral of the story, don't give up when you're searching for something, because one day you will find it if you just persevere.
And that just got really deep.
But that about sums up that story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. Leave in the comments below any suggestions of what you want to hear if you like these pop hunt story video things. I have a few other ideas for more story-based pop stuff. Let me know if you like that. I will still be doing reviews and hauls in the future once I get some stuff. If any of that sounds interesting, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And that's about it for me. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye!